Maybe I really should play the Ultima games at some point. Or maybe Ultima 3. Skip to Ultima 3. Or 4. Whatever. Eh. Hey, how's everyone doing? It's Saturday. Overcast. A little bit rainy. Certainly cooler than it was. Tell you what, that rain is gonna be pretty good, probably. We'll get all the smoke and ash out of the air, so yeah. Turns out, there was a fire yesterday. A neighboring county is having a bushfire, so yeah, there's a lot of ash in the air from that. But hopefully they'll get it under control fairly soon. Oh my god, the music's a bit loud. Okay. And we also have to get to Sonic 3 at some point. I know, don't worry about it. Anyway, so we're gonna be checking out Psychopomp today, which it's a dungeon crawler, somewhat slow horror game. I have played a little bit of it on video. What was it? I played through one level back in like November with the intention of recording everything and then making a video on it. That did not happen, and I have not played the game since. So yeah, we're gonna be going back to it now, of course, starting a new game, because I feel like it's been long enough. I need to refresh my memory, honestly. It's been 7 months. 7 months. Ugh, this has been a good time coming. Yeah, I guess we'll just, without further ado, get right into the game. I also feel like Psychopomp as a game is so incredibly bizarre that crap, why are we full screen? I forgot that the game likes to default to being in full screen. I don't like it when games default to being in full screen. Not a big deal, though. We'll live. We will live. You're also gonna have to tell me now... actually, I guess the game is a little bit loud. It's fine. We should be fine. Actually, yeah, let me just, take it out of full screen. Oh god, now it's small. There we go. Much better. I don't understand why the game can't just default to being in windowed mode when I set it in windowed mode. Ugh. Save file detected. Yeah, sure, it's fine. Everyone everywhere has secrets. Do you know that everyone has special powers and they've kept it a secret from me my entire life? I won't stand for that. That's why I made a helmet. I call it Machine That Lets Me Read People's Minds When I Want To. Or Psychopomp for short. But something happened when I put it on. It didn't let me read people's minds, but it did let me see something else. A world that was hidden from me, that everyone knew about. A world hidden in plain sight, with all sorts of animals and creatures and dead bodies. There are catacombs hidden under every public government building. I will not allow any more secrets to be kept from me. I've got to recenter the screen. Recenter the window. Fun. Yeah, I think we should be fine. Uh-oh. Whoa. The game froze for a second there, but I think we're fine now. Yeah, so it's a dungeon crawler, as you can see. You use both mouse and keyboard. You're in the world! You use WASD to move and turn, use Q and E to strafe, hold shift to sprint. Yeah, oh my god, the music's loud. Okay, yeah, the game's a bit loud here, hold on. You know what, let's just... There we go. Turn it down in the volume mixer. Yeah, okay, that should be fine now. Ugh, God. Jeez, it's like really peaking. It is really peaking. Oh, God. Hopefully we'll be fine. It's like the walking. The walking is just really loud for some reason. It peaks the audio. So you can't move forward and strafe at the same time, unfortunately. Items are important to many things. To pick up an item, use the touch mode of interaction, then click on the item. Yeah. Bit of an old school style game, which is fine by me. There is no quick turn, don't worry about it. You can talk to people and do many other things with them too, though they may lie to you in many ways. Can't take it. It's only going to get worse and worse. What is? Oh yeah, the game also doesn't tell you this, but if you hold down control and move the mouse around, you go into free look. So you can look up, down, fully 3D. Yeah. You also have a hammer. That's your weapon. I will say, this game feels very, like, early PlayStation. If that makes any sense. Like, it feels like an early, full 3D game. Like, it's just kind of really weird. Like, 3D Yume Nikki. Maybe also with a bit of LSD Dream Emulator in there as well, just for good measure. Some doors need to be opened with items. To use an item on something, open the inventory with the inventory button, then drag the item onto the door you want to use it on. Yeah, you also, I guess, kind of have, like, Resident Evil style, inventory management, kind of. You can't rotate things around, so that's not really an option. Good work. Keep going. So there's so much work to be done tonight. Remember, you can hold control to look around freely and get a better look at things. Oh, I guess it does tell you. Did I just not pay attention to that text box before? I don't know. You can't move forward and strafe at the same time. I think I said that. Dog. Oh. Alright, you do that for an achievement that I already have. Don't idle here. You have much to do. Don't worry, for there is a plan to everything. I'm sure you will see in due time, my friend. Can I pet the dog? Ground beef feeling. Awful. Let's get out of here. And that's the tutorial. We got some levels. Home, which we can't do anything in home yet. Oh, yeah, these screens are great. I love these. Gameplay tip. Look for false walls. Secrets are everywhere. Real world tip. In 1956, a new disease appeared in Osaka, Japan. The symptoms included a strong cough, rash, and becoming a room. Luckily, the virus was contained and eradicated. Starting in 2001, the rooms had been rented out as bed and breakfast. Yeah, you ever heard of the term schizo-posting? That is this game. That is this entire game. It's very normal, I promise. Some creatures do not like light. A man claiming to be God appeared on American soil in 1965. He was immediately shot down by the CIA. John McCain was quoted as saying, "We got him." Very interesting. Sanity medication hurts your health. Trees are not the only organisms capable of inosculation. I don't know what that is. Deer, whales, and humans are also perfectly capable. I don't know what that means, and something tells me I don't want to know. Right. It's not hard to enter a public building. The buffoon who invented locks and windows has never heard of a hammer. Do not take this as legal advice. Yeah. You have your hammer for smashing things. I don't think there's anything in this area. I don't really remember. You can also look at some things, but not everything. Not everything is lookable. Not everything is interactable. You know? You can't, like, look at rooms, for example. It doesn't let you do that. Water treatment. Human waste being processed and cleaned. Made acceptable for consumption again. Chemicals being added to chemicals to remove chemicals. If water treatment is for our safety and concern, why is there an elevator heading straight into the human waste? What could be down there? I have no idea if most of this is just supposed to be, like, funny, or, like, I don't know. It's funny to me. It's funny to me. And if it is such a big secret, why is it so easy to go down there? Sick fucks. Elevator. Elevator time. Which means we get elevator cutscene. Music in this game is pretty good. I'm telling you, this game is very normal. Hello? Ah, we return. This game is very normal, I promise. As far as I know, levels also aren't super long, which is pretty good. I don't know how many there are, but I'm pretty sure there's more than just the first 3. Yeah. You move, like, grid-based, which can be a little bit funky if you're not used to it, but I've played many games with grid-based movement, so it's not the biggest deal. What in the fuck? The double-stalked thing looks at you with all of its eyes. It seems to beckon you. Can you talk to it? Oh, hello. Aren't you a cute one? Say, isn't there nothing better than being tangled up? Would you like to be tangled up? No. Ah! You try to touch the stalked thing, but it grabs your hand. You just barely manage to pull your hand free at the last moment. Kawaii stalk. Die. So violent. Yeah. Smash everything with a hammer. Yeah. You got your gauges. The purple one is your stamina. The red one is your health. It says so in the inventory screen. We've also got a flashlight. I don't know why you would want to turn that off. Unless there's, like, a legitimate gameplay reason. I don't know. So you just kind of walk around. That's what you do. The Threat Woman stares back at you. Some suspicions of your interest. Suspicious of your intentions. Okay. Can I speak? Watch your step, wayward. The bridge is out. I've been throwing rocks into this chasm for hours, but I haven't heard one hit the bottom. There are friendly NPCs. They are around. I remember when I was young. We would run around these stone halls. Ah, they were so beautiful. Can you imagine that? It seems so long ago. But I remember the smell of the fresh air. The Threat Woman is old, but her eyes are still alert and aware. Yeah. I don't really know most of what goes on in this game. Largely because, as I said, I've only played through the first level. But also, oh my god, it's weird. It is very weird. This is a pretty bizarre game. But hey, you know, that's why we love indie games. There's also a thing over there. I don't remember how you get over there, but you get over there. If I remember correctly... Yep. There are enemies. There are hostile creatures in this place. Managed to get by that one relatively easily. There's a note. April 19th. I feel like I just woke up the other day for the first time. I have memories before Sunday, but they just feel so hazy, so much less vivid. I feel so awake now, so real. I just can't stop smiling. Something good has happened. It's happened. First self-portrait. Interesting. Now you could use that lever to open the door, or you can, Wall looks a little worse for wear. Talking to the wall will not do you any good. They tend to be awful at conversations. You wrap your knuckles against the wall. It rings a bit more hollow than the other walls. That's a secret wall. Don't worry about it. Just go in. There are secrets. I don't know where all of them are, but I know about that one. Ooh. Key. You wanna... Okay. Can't do... Can't... You can only pick that up. Ethereally, it doesn't go into your inventory. Don't worry about it. Those are important somehow. I'll explain later. It's like, I know kind of enough about this game that I can play it, but I don't really understand the minutia of it yet. Because, well, like I said, I've only played one level. Uh-oh. Can I look at you? Can I talk to you? No, I can only hit you? Okay, goodbye. Yeah, I think there's an achievement for beating a level without getting damaged, and I don't have that. Maybe that'll change. It's a statue meant to be worshipped. Though a bit crude, the wings are quite striking. Can I speak to it? You talk to the statue, but it feels embarrassing to do so. Can I touch it? The kind of concrete you want to lick, full of textures and holes. Can I smash? No. We're not allowed to do iconoclasm. Okay. That's fine. Oh, there's a Thrate woman here. The Thrate woman's eyes look angry, but mostly tired. Speak? Ah! You startled me. This holy place has been overrun by those sparkle-eyed freaks. Can barely do anything to keep them away. Touch. You reach out to playfully yank her hair, but she doesn't let you. She's mean. Why would she do that? Yeah, main character's a freak. Main character's a freak. Don't worry about it. I told you, this game is normal. It's very normal. Everything is normal. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, so we came from this way, right. Okay, so now we go this way, which loops back to the start? It does loop back to the start. Okay. Yeah. Alright. I think... Okay, there's definitely an alternate way to go. Because here we went through the hallway rather than going down the ramp. So, we go do that now. Yep, locked door. Hammer at the ready. Yeah. You can't do anything about doors that have locks. Oh. I think that did damage. Did that deal damage? Yes, it did. Fuck. Ay. Oh, you could sprint backwards. Okay, I didn't know that. Why would you be able to sprint backwards? What the fuck? The nugget looks at you in a pleasantly way. It's simply so fun to live off human waste. We funnel human byproduct into our queen, who in turn replicates the raw material into flesh and milk for us. You regret touching the nugget. Your hands are covered in a greasy slime now. I have no qualms about destroying these things. I think you have to as well, or at least that one, to progress. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Is there something this way? Is this progress? Is this just like another... Oh. Little bouncing one. It's moving around in a way that really pisses you off. Oh, that is really annoying. My key, my special key. The queen gave it to me. My special love gave it to me. If anyone ever took it, I'd explode. I'd be so mad. Give me the key. Yeah. God. Yeah. I really don't know how to commentate over this because it is just bizarre. Okay, is this the door I use this key on? Queen key, rusted but special key. Nope, not on this door. Must be the other door. Okay. Oh, almost missed that. Yeah, we're definitely not getting through this level without having taken damage. We're not getting that achievement. It's fine. Alright. Oh, dear God. Right, I forgot this is like the meat room. Awful, disgusting thing. Heavy is the crown. The guillotine has been set since before the queen was born, and it will be set for many generations of milk babies like her to come. Okay. She was a good queen. However, like all good queens, she must eventually be recycled. Do us a favor with those hands of yours and get the job done. Ah. You place your hand on the queen's forehead. It feels cold and glassy like porcelain. Ooh. Weird sound design. Her form has taken up the entire room, swollen from years of gestation and propagation. After all this time, look at that lovely smile. Will the hammer work? No. Okay. It seems we've got to find a different way of handling that. Yeah. Luckily, like I said, this level's pretty short, and it gives you all the basics. I think. I don't know. How many times can I say I've played a little bit of this game before people are like, okay, we get it, shut up. I don't know. I mean, and how many times can I just say that it's weird before people tell me to shut up? I don't know. It certainly is weird. Oh, God. Ugh. Maybe I should find a bigger hammer. Sledgehammer would probably kill those things in one hit, wouldn't it? Jeez. You ever just want to smash things sometimes? Just for, like, fun. You know. Not from, like, anger issues or anything. Just to be like, just want to hit something, you know? I don't know. Yeah. It's fun. For fun and enrichment. The bridge is up now. Yeah. Open this door. Yeesh. Gotta love the frame drops. Yeah. Internet's being real fun recently. And that's where you'd see the key. Except we already did that. And I think this... Yep, this goes back to here. So, you don't have to, like, walk all the way back. Okay, so... Here we go. I don't really remember how you get that. But I'm pretty sure it's fine, because if I remember correctly, you can't take items with you from one level to another. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that's the case. Either way. Tell you what, the visual design in this game is very good. The bridge was raised, but there's nothing over here. I had hoped there may be food here that I could bring to my village, but I suppose it was just a pipe dream. All that is here is a lousy, rusty lever. I wonder what that lever does. Well. Oh. Little bit of lag, because I guess it was loading. Anyway. I think my work here is about done. Yeah. Like I said, game's much slower paced. Lots of puzzles and stuff. It's cool. I enjoy it. It's very strange. Very, very strange. Nope, that's a wall. I'm really wondering how you get there. Whatever, it's probably fine. This is by no means like an all secrets run or a complete walkthrough or anything like that. Those do exist for this game. Those do exist. Pretty sure we've done everything we really can do in this level. Pretty sure. Yep, that was the guillotine. I hit it? No. You got an egg of the earth. Cheers, bro. I'll drink to that. Yeah, I don't know. But if we go home now, there is at least one biocomputer mainframe stored in every public government building. Check this out. That guy disappears. That's what those keys are for. This area is very loud. Oh god. What is with this game and being loud? Huh. And there's people you can talk to. I'm so damn tired of this. Okay? Look all around you. Look how gray it all is. Everything has been turned into day soup. It's all your fault. Is it, though? You hate me, don't you? I don't even know you. Stop making the world gray. Stop doing this to me. Yeah. I don't know. Weird dialogue. Weird. Just weird. How many times can I say weird before it loses all meaning? I guess we'll find out. Cerebrospinal fluid at 80%. Nutritional fibroptic cell health wavering grade something or other 60%. Acting poorly, please be advised. Open lung sore detected. That can't be good. Head like a DOA. I don't know what that means. Psychopomp efficiency currently at 0%. more diagnostics, please subscribe to a premium membership. So yeah, I guess there's one of those keys in all of the first couple of levels, so I guess we gotta go find those. For story stuff? Secrets? I don't really know. Return. Some tips are outright lies. The real JFK's then aborted fetus was found by the Department of Justice in 2006. Huh? Oh yeah, there's also this call function. I don't know what it does. I don't know. Maybe we'll figure it out at some point. So, I guess we'll go in order. Level 2, Children's Hospital. Sometimes you shouldn't touch things. Fair enough. Children's hospitals have the same smell to them. It's a clean smell that somehow makes you want to vomit. It's like a mixture of bleach and Elmer's glue. I love it. And I know what a doctor's office smells like. I've had sake. Doctors will always smile at you when they say they cannot help you. Give them the copay. What? Yeah. Give them the copay and die more as they tell you that you aren't full of cancer and aren't full of incurable illnesses. You're only sick once. That's very not true. I've been sick many times. I ever tell you guys about the time I had food poisoning? Oh my god, that sucked. That was... Ugh. That was like the worst week and a half of my life. It was awful. Ugh. Jeez, I don't even want to think about it. Can't go back there. Yeah, hope everybody's having a good weekend so far. Hospitals feel like the safest place to me, even though I know they aren't. They are the least safe place, a place that will swallow you whole and give you disease. A place that will cut you open and make others feel good about it. Buddy, and through it all, the elevator is there. I could smell it. That smell of rust and petrol breaking through the clean hospital smell. The doors wide open, waiting for me to enter. Yeah, I told you, main character is a freak, and is definitely very normal. Definitely does not have every mental illness. Don't worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. It's fine. And here we are. Never a good sign when you're going into a hotel not a hotel, a hospital basement. I haven't played Silent Hill, but I sure as hell have seen full playthroughs. This kind of feels like Silent Hill, and I don't like that. What in the hell are you? The nurse looks at you through an eyeless void. You just know she's thinking about meat. Welcome to the lower wing. Here we help to preserve the most important individuals of humankind, both in honor of their contributions and as a sign for the rest of humanity to follow. Touch. The nurse feels dry and warm to the touch. She really cares about you. Nice. Good. What the hell is going on in here? Plato is before you. He quivers and shakes in a perverse way. I was right about everything in my life except for the cave. I was totally off the mark with that. No matter. There is no better sound than the sound of children, the touch of children, the smell of children. Socrates agrees with me. So you know it's good and right. You get no pleasure from touching Plato. Can I smack him? Can I kill him? No. Can I break the TV screens? No? Okay, I'm out of here. Bye, Plato. If I remember correctly, his name was not Plato, not even close. Like, that was a nickname because his head was flat or something like that. Alexander the Great is before you. He quivers and slops in a violent way. There is nothing greater in this world than the feeling of battle. To conquer and to be conquered. To feel that warm slick on your hand, wouldn't you agree? I would do anything to feel another man's blood again. You get no pleasure from touching Alexander the Great. Cool. I can do nothing for these people. They just live in agony. I don't know. I told you this was a horror game. Cleopatra is before you. She moves and shakes in an ambitious, dangerous way. There's nothing better in life than having people think you're helping them. Popularity is absolutely key when moving forward. If you play your cards right, anything seems necessary. A massacre, a young girl with a slit throat, the dissolution of a people, a crushed slave revolt. They'll do it all for you if you know how. You get no pleasure from touching Cleopatra. Okay, cool. Oh, there's items. There's an item here. Cool. Maybe there's items with all of them. Okay, so I don't know if this is just like some crazy freak show about like theming or something. The nurse wears a key card around her neck. As thanks for their contributions to society, our patients are surrounded by their most favorite things in life. They'll never get bored. They'll never be unhappy. The nurse feels dry and warm to the touch. She feels very proud from her special key card. Something tells me I need that key card. Sorry. My god, this is horrific. There was nothing in the room with Play-Doh, right? No, there was nothing in the room with Play-Doh. Okay. So maybe we gotta find something that, like, correlates to whatever? Maybe? Man, it's dark. It's very dark. This is advanced darkness, I'll tell you what. I guess we'll keep going this way. Can I... I feel like those things are gonna damage me if they hit me. Oh. There's like a grove out here, like a garden. That's, hold on. Yep. That's definitely the sky up there. There's a tree. Crickets. The nurse wears a plastic key card around her neck. What a time to be alive. Ah, it's really great to get outside every once in a while. Make sure you're going inside. If you're not doing that, You're practically killing yourself. The nurse moves in a shaky, outdoorsy way. Give me that key card. I have a feeling I have a need for them, though I'm not exactly sure what that need is. Just call it intuition. I don't know. Is there just like a corner here? Yeah. Okay. Now we're in like territory I'm completely unfamiliar with. So I don't really know where I'm going. Okay, wait. So those doors might need the key cards. So that means, what if I go back over here to here and try... Aha! Oh. Can I do anything about this? The nurse looks at you through an eyeless void. You feel a plump kind of love coming from her. We've nourished our patients so well. Look how plump and happy their bodies have become. I'm so proud of them. The nurse's dry surface is covered in a layer of wetness. Ew. Switch! What has that done? I don't know what that's done, but I think it stopped it. Whatever that was. Hold on. I gotta, like, lean in to read this because the window's kind of small. Recently uncovered text referenced two enigmatic figures. Kavenash Vishnari, Queen of Venus, and Krusar Colvin, King of Mercury. Several ancient textiles depict these two creating the heavenly bodies and weaving the universe. Their names seemingly referred to the fictitious planets Venus and Mercury respectively. What do you mean, fictitious? Last I checked, they were real. I have a telescope and everything, which they held dominion over. It is thought that these figures acted as a subject of worship. However, their descriptions and depictions within the textiles match no known religions or cultures. Figure A. Symbols of the aforementioned deities. Note the upright cross, possibly denoting a connection to Christianity. Anyway, there's blood on the floor, and this wall has a very suspicious scene. Secret. Hello, eyeball creature. You're disgusting. It's a Coachella, an important part of the human ear. Why does it have an eye? I used to be a number cruncher for a big corporation, and it was so boring and awful. A boring businessman. Then I got extensive surgery to be a free-floating Coachella. Coachella, or however the hell you pronounce that. I've never been happier. Feels sensitive and receptive to sound. Get out the hammer. Okay, so you can look freely and move. That's good. Okay, I think either side of that comes out this way. What the hell? These look like brain scans. Hello. The nurse is ready for hard work in R&D and the coming future. Perfection. Now that's hard. You've got to strive for it, though. After all, perfect patients need perfect parasites. The nurse feels dry and cracked. Ew. What the hell is that? Find a tick. Good. The tick squirms and burbles between the faces of the wall, happy to be surrounded so snugly. Does it speak? This tick is simply too happy to respond in any meaningful way, so it just gurgles in delight instead. You can't reach the tick to touch it, but you have a feeling it might grab you if you try. I can't kill it. Okay, I do not want to be in the same room as this thing for very long. The nurse looks excited. The future is full of opportunities. The study of neoparasitics is very important to us. Parasites are some of the most efficient creatures on the planet. This new parasite was developed from the body of a young teacher in Berlin. We have very high hopes in her. How about you? It's hard to turn a human into a parasite. Most people would never want to be a parasite. That's why her brain is filled with dopamine 24/7 to keep her chugging. And it works! Look, nurse looks very proud of new discoveries in mental health. Very interesting. This game is horrific. Wondering where that key is. It's probably in another secret. Oh boy. Yeah, let's get out of here. I no longer wish to be in this room. Anyway, this music is certainly music, probably. If you want to call it that. Okay, what's through door number 2? More of this. The nurse looks at you through an eyeless void. She's trickling in a most violent way. You must understand, nutrients in meat are siphoned from hospital patients from around the world to keep our VIP guests alive. It might seem brutal, but I bet you've never even noticed until now. The nurse touches and feels in a way that tells you she really understands the big picture when it comes to healthcare. Yeah. Cease. Oh, there's the key. There's the key. Okay. You gotta look around for secrets, I suppose. And there is a whole, like, other lower section we haven't even been in yet. So, yeah. Could be it. Yeah, could be just over there, as far as I know. Who knows? Maybe there's even a secret wall in the entrance area. Probably not. I'm pretty sure the secret walls are always indicated with blood. I'm pretty sure. Yep. We're killing them. The figure is dead and is slumped over in its metal cast. Slimy and cold. I guess, interesting historical thing I have remembered from this. Nobody knows where Alexander the Great's body even is. If I remember correctly, he was at one point entombed in Alexandria in Egypt, I believe? Because Ptolemy got a hold of it. But then at some point after that, his body just completely disappears. Never been seen since. Figure is dead. Slimy and cold. Okay, so... Right, we've got, Cleopatra still to deal with. And that means going this way. Hammer at the ready. I am ready to smack. What is this way? Yeah, I'm pretty sure these things will damage you. Yep, they definitely damage you. Ugh. Health. Good. Nobody said this was gonna be a perfect playthrough. I was right, those things do hurt you. No, I didn't want to touch. She feels like a smile, and touches like a day. I don't know what that means. This nurse has a keycard around her neck. You think about choking her with it. Each and every one of these small rooms houses an important figure. Once the patient has grown enough, they'll be moved into their own main room up above. Keycard. Okay. Oh my god. Is that the moon? The nurse looks off in a daze, thinking of the wonderful heavenly bodies. Beautiful night, isn't it? Makes me feel a lot better to know that when I look at the moon, someone is looking back. The nurse's warm interior is covered by a cold exterior. Cool, great, I needed to know that. Anyway, keycard. Oh! Haha! What's down here? Oh god, another. There we go. As far as I know, that's the best way to deal with enemies in this game. Just, like, back up and hit them. And there's the key. We've got the second key now. There's 3 of them, I'm pretty sure. There might be more. Who knows? There might be one in every level. That is one thing that I do know, is that this game has more than 3 levels. I'm pretty sure it's got achievements like it's got more than 3 levels. But if it only has 3 levels, well then we're not in for a very long time. Or in for a very long game, I mean. Jeez. Where is this place, even? Ugh. Freaky-ass visuals. Okay, so that's now all three of those guys that have been dealt with. Now what? Oh! The egg. The egg is right there. God, I guess these levels really are short. The figure is dead and is slumped over in its metal cast. Slimy and cold. Get the finger out. And that's level 2. Alright. Take another drink. Why don't we? Where is this pit you're dropping these things into? Why are you dropping them? What does that do? I really have no idea what's happening, like, narratively. Ooh! Transient location. I was hoping one of these would pop up. These aren't, like, full levels. They're just small areas you can go to for fun. Transient location. Thrate Village. Yeah. You kind of just come in, you check stuff out, get a little bit of lore, and leave, as far as I know. They live in the sewer, I guess. Some very chill music. I guess to signify we're in a safe area. The Thrate woman eyes you up and down, distrust in her expression. Our village was forced down here after all the humans appeared on the surface. It's horrible. This is our home. And to call this place our world Earth makes me sick. Thrate woman looks very hungry, but more than that, she looks worried. Food has been hard to come by. We have to go out searching, and sometimes those who go looking don't come back. It's impossible to raise livestock down here. If you find any food, please bring it here. Oh, I can take items with me. I don't know if that's like a thing you can even really do. Thrate child is no older than 2 years old. Yesterday I ate a rat. It was real gross. Everyone tells me that we used to eat all sorts of stuff. Now it's just rats and old hamburgers. You could go and get a fresh hamburger if you so desire. Okay, so I guess not all secret walls have blood, but they do have, like, semi-obvious seams. Eyes you up and down, trying to figure out what exactly you are. Up on the surface the other day, I saw a human get hit by a car. Everything inside of them spilled out. Nothing but dust and clay. There's probably some, like, crazy philosophical shit in this game, but I can't discern it from just the schizo posting. Thrate woman looks tired and stressed, but most likely due to her environment. These concrete walls have gotten smaller. It pains me to see the child trapped this deep under a sickly blue sky. Alright, I guess we out. Precious bean. What did he mean by this? I guess that's that, though. These, like, transient locations appear kind of randomly. As far as I know. Yeah. Exit. You just do whatever and you leave. Oh, there's another one. Starting point. The great woman seems lost in thought. When nobody was looking, the queen's chrysalis hatched. That means that she's out there, who knows where. I can't help but fear there are vermin dogs who would lead her astray. I must have faith. The queen will return. Her skin is rougher than you expected, covered in a thin layer of fur. Can I look at this? No? I think this is the entire area. Alright. Yeah. More lore, I guess. I don't know. I wish Smile was here. She'd be able to be like, yeah, you know, this is what this is. She had a hyperfixation. I mean, this is definitely the kind of game you'd have a hyperfixation with. Because it is very normal. Very normal in every conceivable way. How would you describe the plot of this game? You assume I understand the plot of this game? Very bold assumption. I guess it's like, in a way, I suppose you could say it's a bit like Yume Nikki meets LSD Dream Emulator. A little bit. But obviously with some dungeon crawling. I don't know what that... Oh, I think that's Protag. Sounds about right, yeah. I don't know, possibly some, like, weird Lovecraftian bullshit as well. Stop staring at me with them big ol' eyes! There's graffiti about. I don't know, this game is odd and I like it. Creature looks like a crime in the making. Yeah. Another lock. Guess we'll return. Make sure to use items sparingly, they're rare. All food you have ever eaten is rotten. You have never tasted fresh food. Is this the same? Okay, they appear in the same places. They appear in the same places every time. There are multiple solutions to a problem. The cure for cancer was discovered in 1994 by a man known as Marcel A. Linden. Linden was unfortunately killed in 1994 when he was impaled by a child's crayon drawing. Hello, orbs. Oh. Hear me? Yes, we can hear you. Seems something simultaneously important and absolutely worthless. It's boring here. I'm dying of boredom. Queen, she's awake, but still dormant, trying to hide. Doesn't matter, though. Her progress is perfect. What about the other one? The king is still fast asleep, like a big, dumb, snoring baby. Good. Do not wake him up until... okay. Last thing we need to deal with is both of them at the same time. Oh, do we have to? There's nothing to do around here. Especially these little puppets. They're boring! Not the real thing. These ones don't squirm right. They make such a mess when they pop. Have patience. Soon we'll have more fun. Okay. If you say so. You're the boss. Am I a good boy? The best of the boys. The king of the boys. Once we see you again, okay. Sounds lovely. I'll look forward to that. Oh, wait. Is this channel secure? Should be. Not like it matters. Nobody listening can do anything. Can I... You try talking to the orb, but it doesn't respond. Seems you are not part of its communication system. You can barely reach the orb, but it feels smooth and jittery. Like a great deal of electricity inside. There's a great deal of electricity inside. Okay. Lore stuff. Something about a king and a queen. Puppets. Whatever, you know. I'm sure it has nothing to do with me. Why are you determined to touch every object? Because I can. Also, we should save. I forgot this game doesn't have auto-saving. The world can be dangerous. Be careful. Every building, from hospitals to homes, contains a room that acts as the heart of the building, delivering blood and nutrients to the building's extremities. Trying to find your house's heart. Wrong game. Wrong game. You're thinking of Kitty Horror Show's Anatomy. Very good though. We're in a public school now. Fence. Front office. Keep that smile going. Uh-huh. Home is where the heart is, I suppose. Yeah. Oh, blue screen. Wonderful. It's literally what it is. It's just a Windows blue screen. Yep. Who knows? Maybe it has some funny joke text that I can't read. Cold place where they put the loud kids. Probably, like, principal's office. Ugh. Jeez. Naughty kids get put in the freezer. Though the smell of pencil wood and erasers... Through the smell of pencil wood and erasers, I could smell something new. A thick, iron smell. I'm getting close. Obviously, it's this room. Both a cafeteria and an auditorium, I guess. Why is there a big stain on the floor? I hope that's not blood. Too big to be blood. Ugh. When you sleep inside a school, you learn new things. When I sleep inside a school, I taste new things. What is that supposed to mean, girly? What is that supposed to mean? It's the house juice. Oh, true. That's, I guess, where the window where you get your school lunch. Dead end. I look into each of the classrooms, and there's only nerve cell clusters sitting in each of the desks. I close my eyes tightly, and I think I might be able... I think I might be at the other side of the school. Okay. The elevator is down this way. I can feel it even if I can't see it. It's like a vein that goes down into a heart. Actually, no, that's a lie. My high school did have an elevator, only in the library. Because it was the only part of the school that was multi-level. So, you know, it had wheelchair access, essentially. So you could get up to, like, the upper reference section. And the computers, more computers. But other than that, none of the schools I've gone to have had an elevator outside of university. Most of the buildings at university had an elevator. Although honestly, after getting stuck in one once, I was pretty afraid to go into any more. The head of production. Very interesting. Welcome to my factory. I trust that you will find your own way around here. Why is there a factory beneath the school? Child labor laws says this should be illegal. Open Valley. When the child looks to the sky, they will make believe about stars, planets, and other impossible lights shining above. When the adult looks to the sky, they will see no light, but take comfort in it. There is no danger in nothingness. When the dead looks to the sky, they will smile and close their eyes, seeing that there was light all along. Stupid, there are no stars. Oh, it's me. Probably some informational thing. Do not trust this woman or her weird helmet thing. Probably. I don't get any descriptions from trying to look at them. This is the main factory floor. I know this is a bit much to ask, but there's a machine surrounding my head, one that will smash it into a fine putty. Will you go and turn off the safeguards so that the machine will turn on? Oh. Okay. Shouldn't you have somebody to do that for you? The metal man twitches and stares at the gears with a sense of lust. I was distracted by the sudden arrival of the dog. Real. Having a factory under an elementary school is so pragmatic, wouldn't you agree? It affords us so many opportunities we wouldn't have otherwise. Rust and sweat. Ew. Okay, let me guess. Killing the head of production is probably our goal for the level, huh? That's all, Pit. Middleman smiles at you and grimaces too. The head of the factory is up ahead. The fucker keeps begging us to kill him. Doesn't he know how important it is to continue manufacturing? Cold and hard to the touch. The cloak is made of pig iron. Cool. Why is there a red glowy... Oh. No, that's just the lighting being weird. Okay. Say hello to the dog back for me. My life has turned into an endless line of misery and illness. I beg of you, if you have any mercy in your soul, please kill me and make it as painful as possible. Big red button. Alright, I guess that's what we have to do. there only seem to be 2 ways we can go other than this. Of course, I'm still gonna, like, look around everywhere for secrets. I wish there was a comically big red button that just explodes everyone. Yeah. I'm sure there is somewhere in the world. But we don't have the authority to press it, which is a shame. It is a shame. Need to find it real. Okay, what are we dealing with in here? Hammer at the ready. Right, I forgot you can't, like... Well, you can strafe. Sort of. Well, not sort of. You can. It's just kind of weird and awkward. Again, grid-based movement. Oh. Ow. Oh my god. How much did that hurt me? It hurt quite a bit. My timing was pretty off there. Pancake Factory. Sir, this factory is not up to code. I'm reporting to OSHA. Medallion Man shatters his teeth when the crushers smash into the floor. Oh, you made it through. That's the sign of a good worker. A good worker doesn't follow safety protocols. He does not die when doing so. Rust and sweat and metal shavings. I'm reporting you to OSHA and HR. They will hear of this. I don't like that thing. Medallion Man stands in place. It smells like enamel around here. Can't report them now? He's dead? Damn it! This is where we make parasitic enamel. Once matured, the enamel will be applied to the teeth of the children up above, and will learn new things from the words they speak. This information is fed to a generative model, which will then use it to create new lessons for the children. Fuck your generative AI. Medallion Man stands in place. He guards the computer with his life. Oh, god damn it. Is the head of production trying to kill himself again? Let me guess. He sent you so you can crush his skull. Not gonna happen, dumbass. Get the hell out of here. No one calls me dumb, except me. Please tell me this, like, loops around so I don't have to walk through the fucking, yeah, it does loop. I don't like that thing. When something tells me I'm gonna have to encounter it. I've also got to find the secrets. Warning, one way. There's no other way I can go through this, right? Just realized this also reminds me of Garden 47. Yeah, a little bit. I can kind of see it. It's very different. Oh, there's the key. How do I get up there? Okay. I'm willing to bet you there's an elevated path. Probably. Maybe from over there. Because, none of this is, like, touching wall. And there's no other path. Thankfully, I know what secret walls look like, so... Even if I'm not finding all of them, I'm finding the ones that I need to. What the hell is that thing? Nope, 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 nope. I don't like the gear creature. Get the gear creature away from me. What is this? Where does this go? Down. Goes down. Oh God! That actually jump scared me. That actually jump scared me, and I clicked outside of the window. Oh. Ugh. Feeling fine. Sometimes I come to these lower walkways just to feel closer to the void below. It smells stronger here, too. Cold and burning, wet but drying. Oh my God. And I only have one, like, heal left. Refresh. The vending machine might have water inside, but it might have something else. Vending machine whirs back at you in an agreeable manner. How cute. Plastic marquee of the vending machine is covered in a layer of dust. Still cold to the touch. So I can't use the vending machines. Okay. Hammer out. Oh boy. Oh, wait a minute. No, that's just the texture. It's not secret. Damn. Okay, so that leads there. Hammers solve any problem. Oh yeah. I mean, when your only tool is a hammer, every problem looks like a nail. Which is fine, if you're okay with smashing things. Which I just so happen to be okay with. Okay, slow enemies, you could just slowly back up. Faster enemies, oh no, you gotta, like... You really gotta, like, run. Medallion Man has been given a very boring job and has had a pay cut. He feels really happy about both of these things. This is the station that controls the pressure of the head crusher machine. Feel free to mess around with it. Like, it's not like we're ever gonna use it. Fun fact, it takes a minimum of 500 PSI to crush a skull. The pipes vibrate. I'm sure that's enough PSI. I wonder if that's real. Like, if I wonder if that's like the actual pounds per square inch it would take to crush a skull. Like, crush outright, because the human skull is designed in such a way that it can actually take quite a few impacts, as long as they're not like a singular focused impact. Your brain is a precious thing, so your body is designed to keep it safe. But yeah, if you put enough pressure on anything, it will eventually break. Alright. We found the third key. I don't know what that thing is, but I don't like it. Also, Pressure Guy can stay, because he's done, like, nothing. And, like, he has not tried to, like, stop me. It says it takes about 1,100 pounds of pressure to crush a human skull. Well, I mean, this caps out at 999. Maybe he has a very weak skull. I don't know. Right. People's bones are different in this game. I mean, I guess that's true. Everything just immediately jibs when you hit it with a hammer. God. It has been a long time since I've hit anything with a hammer. Both in the sense that, like, okay, I've never actually, like, smashed anything with a hammer, but I also haven't used a hammer in a while because I haven't been using nails for anything. It's been a while since I've made anything or have done anything that would require hammering nails. You've not touched a hammer in several years. No, that's not strictly true. I just haven't used a hammer. I used to, because I used to do woodwork for fun. Metal Man thinks about cool things in the future. This is my favorite building in the factory. When a small child has outlasted their use, we melt them down into slag and turn that into new butter knives and egg slicers. I think that recycling is beautiful, don't you? Vibrations inside. Recycling is beautiful. Please recycle. Be good to the Earth. Be good to the planet. Please recycle. I have no idea what that is flying out of there. Metallic Man looks at you disdainfully. Huh? Let you buy to shut down the safeguards so you can crush the head of the factory? You gotta be stupid if you think I'll do that. You gotta be a dumbass to think I'd do that. Nobody calls me dumb. except me. I've done that twice now. That same bit. Okay, blood. I have no idea where the secrets are. Well, other than the ones that are, like, very obviously pointed out. Those are easy to find. If you're paying attention, that is. I mean, now I know what to look for, kinda. But who knows? Maybe there's more secrets that I'm just not aware of. It's entirely possible. It is entirely possible there's stuff that I'm missing. Which, hey, you know? Go play the game for yourself and find out. Psychopomp Gold doesn't even cost all that much. And the original version is free! So yeah, to go play it. Okay. Ah! And there's the egg. We did it. Level 3 complete. Weird fish. I still don't know why you do this. Anyway. New levels? Oh. Descend. Nah, check out the transient location. What is this place? Daddy's bad place. An old dusty TV set. It's pretty rare you find a TV that speaks when spoken to.
At 3:45 a.m. today, a state of emergency was declared following the appearance of a large unknown insect-like creature in the Melness borough of Central City. The creature is unpredictable and is considered to be highly dangerous. This is not a drill. If you are inside, stay inside. If you are outside, find the nearest shelter. If you are thinking, stop thinking. The insect may appear to you as a human. It is not. It is an aberration of your imagination and does not exist. Stay away from the insect, as it is highly dangerous. Do not attempt to communicate with the insect, as it is highly dangerous. The insect is not real. The insect is not real. The insect is not real.
Okay. It's pretty rare that you find a TV that speaks when spoken to. Most of them are too self-absorbed. When a TV talks back to you, it's a true friend. Aw. Deltarune Chapter 3, ladies and gentlemen. Go watch the VOD from yesterday. You run your fingers across the surface of the TV set, picking up a notable layer of dust. You think about how it might feel if you were covered in a layer of dust. Very interesting. I was trying to look at the, like, whatever this is. Model? Whatever? Some kind of building? So there's an insect, huh? Wonder what the deal with that is. Jesus. Anyway. Ooh, home. Right. Not every enemy is a friend. Yeah, that kind of is what denotes something as being an enemy, is if it's not friendly to you. So anyway, we got the third key. So now we can go. Ugh. Drink water. Make sure to stay hydrated, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure to stay hydrated. Right. Oh. Hello. Eyes. Hello there. I am Libido. Everything that is wonderful. Those things that make you so happy that your toes curl. Those come from me, dear. You don't have to thank me. Everything I do is for my own sake. Very interesting NPC. Ah, weird flesh creature. Don't like that. Oh. I guess there are more levels after this, because that is a fourth lock that I do not have a key for. Viruses do not exist. Illness is simply your body punishing you for what you have done wrong. I'm pretty sure that you could call that an illness. You could call that being sick. Descend. Oh. Descend into a lower area. Hard structure instructions. There are more levels than I thought there were going to be. Okay. How many levels are there? Hard structures are all around us. What is a building? I don't know. Depends if you mean literally or philosophically. What forms the dirt beneath our feet? How does it think? How does it respirate? I'm pretty sure it doesn't, but okay. What does a hard structure eat? Earth is created of buildings that we make. Huh? An elevator is like a throat for a hard structure. Huh? I am very confused now. Girly, what are you on about? Oh god. No, internet, don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Whoa. Okay, we just dropped a lot of frames. Oh boy. We just dropped a lot of frames. That was bad. Ugh. You see, this is why I've started recording these streams in OBS, so I don't have to just rely on Twitch, so that when I upload these to the VOD archive, you don't have the, like, weird drops and stuff. It's a better watching experience. I don't know. Our internet's just kind of been weird lately. I mean, my internet here at home has never been the best to begin with, which is why I never really wanted to stream while I was here. But, you know, gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. The building bed writhes, trying to ignore the pain it's in. What a shame. Our young buildings are afflicted with a bad case of parasitic silkworms. Even if we kill all of them, it'll take months for the open source to heal. The building bed is just staring to excrete. It's just starting to excrete subcutaneous cement. What? I don't know what that is. Can you speak words that I understand? What the hell is that thing? I'm getting the hammer. What am I looking at? The Basil Man practices gnashing his teeth for later. I've never had a backbone in life. I never had a backbone in life. Now I'm so much better. I am the backbone, the underlying structure. His flat face will be put to good use as a load-bearing surface. Not if I have anything to say about it. Ugh. Okay, I'm starting to wonder if this way is progress. I'm also guessing we're going into the surreal now. We have long since left familiar structures. What is this? Everything is flesh-colored. Yeah, I mean, you know that game Anatomy, right? I don't know, ever read The Haunting of Hill House? I haven't. Meat buildings are cool. They can be, but they rot and they smell. And that's not really good. So they never last. This is why you have to freeze them. So true! Ugh. Building bed trickles a little in a frustrated way. Well, isn't this great? That's the main root sphincter. Isn't it a beaut? Problem is, with all these moths around, it's closed up tight, so we can't go and check up on the roots of these buildings until they're gone. What a pain. Why do you have to describe it as a sphincter? Terrible audio. Awful. Do not like. Oh, there's the key. I don't want to know, and I don't want to look at it. Is there another way in there? I don't think there is. Maybe this guy has something to say about it. He's looking in the direction. The building bed is particularly frothy today. Sometimes I dream about what it'd be like to be a building. God, wouldn't that be wonderful? To feel all those people inside me. Gross, dude. Building bed is greasy. But what isn't around here? Red frothy is freaky. Oh, these are cars, I think. They're also made of flesh. Interesting wall. Oh. Never mind. I thought there might be a secret. There was not. Hell are you? The inner man is somewhat like a barnacle and somewhat like a free soul. Get out of here. No. Horrible. I have no idea if I'm, like, doing progress or... I have no idea what I'm doing right now. Help. I think those were eggs. You are, in fact, doing. Again, kind of wish Smile was here. Ah, well. We'll just have to manage without her. This building bed loves building so fucking much. Every single surface in a building is lined with a thin series of microscopic taste buds. I think you owe them a taste with all you've done for, with all they've done for. Freak. No being horny in chat. None of that here. Also, there's nothing here. Unless that thing that I smashed was somehow related to progress? Maybe. That's a great, but I don't know if that's, like, somewhere I can progress to later? No, because there's, like, nothing. Like, the building, the structure ends there. It doesn't go any further off, so... Pretty sure it's nothing. God, if this is what the, peaceful NPCs look like in this area... I'd hate to know what the hostile NPCs are like. Oh, God. What is that? Oh, crap. Oh, that's one of them. That's what a hostile NPC looks like in this area. Where did you come from? This way? I did not see this area before. What are you? What is that? DDT. Poisonous crystal chemical. Oh. DDT, huh? Alright. Are we gonna get into, like, a scandal about pesticides? Alright. I mean, sure. Yeah. Oh, wait. Can I use... No. That does not work with that. I thought it might, but it doesn't. Gotta do something else for those webs, I guess. The building bed moves in a way that shows how much it cares about a steady diet in a young skyscraper's life. Aww, his first graffiti. Graffiti is how buildings speak to us people. Looks like someone's hungry. Building bed is surprisingly prickly. Oh, this is a path. I didn't even see that there was a ramp. Nope. No likey that. Love this game. Honestly, yeah. It's so weird. I love it. What is that? Bromine. Noxious cleaner. I think I once spilled a little bit of bromine on my pants at one point in science class in high school. I think bromine or bromide, one of the two, I don't really remember. Oh, get away from me. Okay, that way will damage you. We're not doing so well on health right now, are we? No. Don't stand there for too long. Yeah, alright. Innerman shakes and wobbles, dribbling profusely of the front. It's making a clicking noise with its throat. So drag the syringe to your face. Oh yeah. The inner man feels like a good educational experience. You can learn so much from touching the insides. Gross. Gross. Okay, I just smashed one of these things the last time I saw one. Can I do nothing else with them? Okay. Yeah, no, I'm sure there's grosser things in this game. This is level 4. The building bed looks out at the moon fondly and remembers a time when there was no moon in the sky. Of course, we will never live to see our buildings flourish, but we know that it's a thankless job. It's a thankless job, but an important one. There's something coming up that's pretty bad. Oh, yeah, I'm figuring. What in the hell is that? What are you? The piss lipid shakes and dances. There's a smell of urea in the air. Ew. Oh boy. Do you think I could be your good boy? Can I be your... No... Okay. I am covered in piss now. Great. No. That's cool and good. I love that. Piss lipid. Ugh. Bug. Many bug. Building bed looks particularly distrustful of insects. I never want to see Piss Boy again. Real. If you can get some pesticide together, we'll be able to kill these damn silkworm moths all at once. Bring the ingredients to that machine, okay? Slightly caustic. Okay, well, I have, DDT and bromine. I'm guessing I need one more thing, probably. That's probably... Okay. So that's the goal of the level. Pesticide. Cool, I can do that. What is that sound? Also, smashing all the eggs does something? I was hoping. was hoping they'd do something. I mean, it feels like the kind of thing that you would have to do something. I mean, there's the key. I'm assuming that has something to do with something else. I've already been here. Nope, that stuff's still... This stuff's still here. Cool. These are in fact something for something else. Yeah, I know. They're for the home screens. Exactly what it all leads to, I don't know. But I've figured that much out. Okay, so there's gotta be... If there's that over there... Damn, bitch, you live like this? Just a mattress on the floor, a table, and a radio. Damn, you live like this? Make sure I have water. Oh. There were more eggs here. Hammer at the ready, just in case. Ah, haha, you can't come up the ramp. Haha, get cheesed. Cool. Now what is this way? Choices, always choices. What is this way? This way? Oh. And that is what? Sulfur. Smelly crystal. Yeah. Pretty sure sulfur is bad. I don't know. It's like an explosion thing or something. If I remember correctly, which I admit that I don't. I don't know. And I kind of wish you had more stamina. Tell you what, though. I love this game's, like, visual aesthetic and world design. Like, oh my god, it's so weird and horrible in the best ways possible. Friggin' those things. They're like lost souls from Doom. Ugh. Moth. I don't really like moths. The Basil Man sees nothing he hasn't seen before. Pheromones are incredibly important to a building's life cycle. When it's time to reproduce and die, a building will produce special pheromones, black mold, to repel its current hosts and promote habitation of its children. Basil Man is strong and made of bloody lumps. Gross. The text is super freaky. And I do like that. Was this whole area what just to talk to that guy? To learn about black mold? think so. I mean, there are just places with NPCs who just kind of say stuff that's really weird and disconcerting. Itchy. Played the OG version before? Nope. Only gold. Only Psychopomp Gold, which this is. I should have probably labeled that as such. I just clicked the first one that came up in the results. I'm not entirely sure what the difference is. All I know is that the OG version is free. Which, honestly, games like this, I don't mind spending the money to... OG had first 3 levels. Just the first 3 levels? Huh. The inner man is doing a good job at being a part of the floor. Huh. The inner man lacks inhibitions and dreams. A shame. Anyway, key time. I hate that audio so much. It's horrible. Right, no. I gotta go up top. Gotta remember how to get up there. The maps are a little bit confusing. You go in one direction and you yeah. Dungeon crawlers. Do be how they are. But that's okay. Oh wait, right, there's nothing up here. Right, there's nothing up here. I guess it doesn't hurt just to double check, make sure I'm not missing anything. I don't know. Feel like I might be missing things anyway. Man. And we gotta go through this room again. Okay, cool, great. Cool. Alright, goodbye. Weird screaming thing I don't like. Please stop doing that. Right. Okay. Well, on the bright side, we've dealt with all of the enemies, as far as I know. The lizard folk look different. Okay. Now we have the sulfur, and I think that's the last thing we need. This game likes 3s. I've noticed. Oh! Jeez. That's raid for ya. Nice work. Look at those fuckers drop. I'd say you deserve a reward for your hard work. There's an egg-like thing that you might like. Down under the buildings. I, for one, hate eggs. They give me the heebie-jeebies. I like all of this fairly casual dialogue from really just bizarre-looking creatures. It's just like this image right here perfectly encapsulates like the visual design of this game. It's very surreal. And it's cool. Alright. Run. Woo! To be fair, this is likely all very normal for them. Fair enough. Alright. The door is open. It's like one of the friggin' alien doors from Duke Nukem Forever. Ah, now that's better. Take a look. The Grand Sphincter has finally opened for us once again. I hate that. Whoa. Loading. Oh. Okay. How you doing, buddy? The building bed looks like looks at the taproot with utter reverence. This is the great taproot. All buildings owe to it. Every building you have ever seen is simply a genetic clone of this taproot. Be careful around it. It's very sensitive. That might be code for hit it with a hammer. It quivers. This is where all buildings in the world came from. The taproot cannot speak, as it is only one part of a great colony. The taproot is covered in tiny spikes that drink from you slightly. What have you done? Progress, my friend. Progress. Alright. Will the cutscene be any different? They do look like fish eggs. Yeah, like the start of Finding Nemo. Ooh, transient location. Oh, ephemeral location. Natural History Museum. Dude, I haven't been to a museum in a really long time. I've been meaning to go to the art museum in Philly. Just to, like, go there. It's been a long time. I guess I could have gone out for, like a museum walk or whatever while I was in LA.
The first sentient species on our planet were humans. These hairy bipeds were highly intelligent and are thought to have used tools. They were highly emotive, making them very fun. The last human died in captivity years ago, and none have been seen since.
Very interesting.
After the humans went extinct, the Thraits evolved. These creatures lived in small societies and did nothing of note. They were strong and stoic, which proved very annoying. The last Thrait died in captivity years ago, and we are better for it.
Jeez.
After the Thraits went extinct,
The humans evolved.
Oh, they're moving. Caution, wet floor. Cuidado, piso mojado. I don't like that. Cool. So it's just like lore stuff again. That's cool. Freaky. Once again, freaky. Also, that's your only exhibit? This museum sucks. I paid $15 for entry. You're getting a bad Yelp review. Transient locations are mostly lore. Yeah. That's what I figured. Human seedbed. What does that mean? Ooh, this one? Oh boy. Oh, if this is getting a reaction like that right off the bat, oh, we're in for something. Huh. Oh. The human twitches as it babbles to itself. Are you sure that's a human? Days open score, total eat food, what open tell score, work day, 7-2 overhealed child scream baby telling music culture. So that's what they meant by dust and clay. The human squeezes and moves like it was just born. Caricature, 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 caricature. Cold and stiff. Cool. Oh, we go further in. How about you, buddy? The human is starting to learn proper speech. Once it is finished, it will... its carapace will harden and it will be ready to go. Mom, I'm hurt. Mom, I'm hurt. Help me. I need help. I need help me. I need... Why would you do that? You're making me mad. You're a good friend. Would you like to eat food? Glue-covered cinder block. Jesus. Nothing. Cool. Cool, cool. Oh, there's one over here that I missed. Hello. The human has just started to learn word order. It'll be a while. Well, it'll be a while still before it is sent to the surface. Made real learning, real made real learning, real made real learning, real made real. This is like, give me eat orange, me give me eat me, give me you, or whatever. In isolation, it would be weird, but kind of funny. Here it's just like, what are these implications? I don't like this. Ugh. Horror game. Truly. I am enjoying this. Oh. Perfecting imitation. Fingers looking for hammers. If I am not me, then who the hell am I? That was weird. Is this the same one again? This is the same one again. This got a scare out of me because I was just holding forward. Yeah, real. Oh yeah, we should go see. Door. Scientists have discovered that humans from 100,000 years ago featured a holy orifice in the head no longer present. It is believed this orifice disappeared after the Crusades. Girl, what are you on about? Now we venture through here again. It's really just loud. Oh boy. Yeah. The way time's looking, maybe we'll do the next level and then end, possibly. I don't know how long this game is, but we probably only have time enough left for one more level today. And then, I guess we pick it up next week. You're about 2/3 of the way there, okay. Ugh. There's a face inside of you that isn't yours. You've gotten twisted up and covered in garbage by that face. I'm suffocating here because of all this trash just keeps piling up. There's a moist towelette that makes you feel clean in the other room. Go clean yourself up. Make yourself pretty. Okay. Building that's boarded up, I guess. Can't do anything about that. So yeah, I guess we do one more level and then end. Pick up the rest of it another time. Long hallway. And a lock. Okay. Save game. Instructions. Inanimate objects feel pain. Make sure to hit them against things as hard as you can. They deserve it. Do they? Huh? Oh, God. What kind of place is this? What do these buildings do? Not a good sign when even the main character is confused. Why is this place? Elevator. And we go down. Oh, this music is weird. Oh. DNA library. Ooh. This is a big area. Maybe my other favorite track. Yeah. I still think my favorite's the music that plays in the Threat Village. It feels like very... You know that one part of Silent Hill 2 in the bowling alley? Feels very much like that. The Elel bounces with important biological information. Excited to pass it all on. Here is where we make instructions. Instructions for everything. Everything that has happened to you. Everything you have ever done. It was all decided here. Surprisingly soft and jelly-like. Interesting. Ah, it's DNA. I get it. Funky, though. Funky music. Okay, so that's Library, learn here. That's something else that way. There's a billboard, but I think the only way I can go for now is straightforward. Alright, have a good day. Have a good rest of your day. Gate control. Only one of those. Okay, that's opened up the library. I wonder what the goal is here. The LL feels like it should feel bad, but doesn't. Oh, God damn it. These sentient teratomas clog up the pipes every once in a while. It really makes things annoying to get around. Hey, grab that syringe and get a sample of its DNA. Then we might be able to do something about this. Okay, so do I just... Alright. Container full of valuable DNA information. Don't drop it. Alright, now what? Alright. What do I do? I guess I take it to the DNA library? Probably. Seems like the only other thing I can do right now. Oh, wait, both the gates are open. Well, let's go to the library first. Hell is actively hereditarily malicious. DNA is the greatest curse we have ever thought up. You should have seen people before DNA. Let me tell you, we could not let that last. Cancer in motion. Alright. Cool. Get the hammer back out. What in the hell are you? Ugh. The old progeny pulsates and shivers tenderly. I am the origin who decides how you will decay. I've got a collection of wonderfully flawed chromosomes I've put together for you. I put a lot of thought into this. The least you could do is be grateful. You can't blame me. I'm only working with the instructions I received. The origin point squishes and Alright, I can't do anything about that. Alright. Hammer's still at the ready, though. Wondering where the secrets are. Okay, there's a lock. Unlocked. I don't know what that unlocked, but it unlocked something. Probably. Or you. Alright. If I'm not me, then who the hell am I? I've already made that joke. I've already made that reference. No. Oh, no. Okay, cool. I don't know what that thing was, and I don't really want to know. Well, is happy to have a photographic memory. So much time passing, it can be really hard to remember the diseases and things we've created. So we keep it all here in case we forget. Clay, and yet depressed. Wall? Secret wall? No. Ooh. Paper. Remember, DNA is fun to manipulate, but it can also be unstable. When creating a DNA strand, the genetic code must follow this rule to be stable. Nucleotides must be properly transcribed to their proper partner to create a staple codon. G is bounded to C and vice versa. A is bounded to T and vice versa. A mismatch here will lead to a corruption. The more mismatched, the more genetically unstable the host body will become. So be careful, we don't want to cause a mess. Remember, your genetic code input must contain one of each of these. No duplicates allowed. Okay. I don't know if that's important. Maybe it is. Who knows? I have no idea. We're just figuring this out as we go, I guess. Two, okay. I don't know what that's meant to signify, but alright. Evidently we've done that a little bit out of order. There is also this way that I didn't go. So there could be something this way. Oh, God. Oh, I'm hurting bad now. Those things hurt. Whew, thank God they die in one hit. Blood on the ground, next to a wall, no. What the hell are those things? Nothing? I can't smash them. I can't interact with them. Cool. Very disconcerting. Ugh. They're lighters. At least they look like lighters. Can't interact with those either. Okay, there's one. Test your DNA here. One way, okay. Test DNA here, okay. So I guess we take the DNA that we got from the thing and use it here, alright. No more stuff? Right, no more enemies. Insert DNA sample. Testing DNA. TCGA, okay. Let me write that down. Or, well, it's over there on the right. Can I have that back? No? I don't know where I need to put that in. also wondering if I could use that with the call thing, maybe. I don't know. It's worth finding out. I don't know what that screen is even for. Ugh, God. I'm taking a lot of damage in this level. Taking a lot of damage. Hopefully it'll be fine. Hopefully. The Allel feels happy to have such a strong sense of duty. You almost think someone actually told them to do this. It ain't easy coming up with new instructions every day. We gotta stay creative for what's gonna happen to everyone, and that's a lot of work. I'm not complaining, though. That's the job we were given. The job that we were born to do. Hard to hold still. You feel like the Allel's information is seeping into your own, so you let go. Ah, crap. Another one? Alright. It's just annoying that you can't do more than one movement at a time. Like, unless it's turning. What the hell is that thing? What are you? The old progeny holder swings and dangles precariously, or preciously. What? Ugh. I am the origin who decides how you will suffer. Would you like a blood clot disorder? A brain that doesn't work? It's up to me to decide that, and it's an important job. Thank you very much. If you think of a better system, I'd like to see you try. Ha! The origin point wiggles and wriggles wetly. Fuck you. Oh. Oh, there's the key. Out in the open this time. Not even behind a secret wall. It's just here. Or you, for better or for worse. Alright. That's doing something, I think. I think. Oh, well. Now we've done 1, 2, and 3. Is there a fourth one? I can't see a fourth one from here. So if there is a fourth one, well, we're gonna have to go hunting for it. Fourth lock. I also haven't seen a single secret wall anywhere in this level. Not one. I don't know. Weird. Anyway. Just keep going. Again, there doesn't really seem to be a whole lot of areas that could offer a secret wall around here. Again, it's usually obvious because there's like a seam. Ah. Okay, no. Ah, okay, okay. We need TCGA. That do it? No. Healthy DNA, TCGA, AGCT? No? I'm a little stumped. So you got the DNA sample, right? Good, good. Means we can cook something that really hurt this clog. Just a matter of finding the right corruption, eh? Oh, okay, okay. I think... Hold on, okay. TCGA... Swap those around? No? I'm a little bit stumped. Okay, hold on. And the library should be able to... Because there was the thing in the library. That should have the answer I need. Yeah. I bet that's what I need. Right about now. Okay, 2, not what we're looking for. Right, library, okay. Gotta go, like, around side here. Okay, okay. So... T bonds to A, obviously. Okay, T bonds to A bonds to T, C bonds to G. Oop. So what I guess we want to do is cause a unstable strand. Okay, okay, which would mean I would have to mismatch. At least 2. Yeah, I would have to mismatch 2 of them. Jeez. Friggin' logic puzzle. Ugh. And we walk all the way back. So if healthy DNA is TCGA, then what about and that corresponds to AGCT. What if we did ATCG? Maybe that would work. ATCG. Did that do it? No. No? Am I just supposed to, like, trial and error my way through this? Or is that... Am I dumb? Oh, that did it. That did it. Jeez. Sound design in this game is horrifying. Ah, nice work on the malignant DNA. Good, that's over. You make sure that the injection was local, right? You made sure that the injection was local, right? Yep, definitely. Definitely. Not. The LL is rotting from the inside out. The LL is rotting from the inside out, yeah. What did you do? You injected something into the primordial information, didn't you? It's all dying. It's all spreading and dying. There's no more DNA. There's no more instructions. Oh God, what do we do? What does the other one that I just talked to have to say? Oh, never mind. I can't go back. All right. Time to grab the egg and get out of here. I'm sure it's fine. Nice. Egg number 5. Still the same cutscene. Now we can descend further. Nah, we've already been here. Are there only 2 ephemeral locations? I think there are only 2 ephemeral locations. Okay. Let's head home and check out the next, like, key area. Just real quick. We got a few minutes yet. We got a few minutes yet. I don't think that's all of the keys. I very much doubt that that's all of the keys. I'm sure there's probably at least one or two more. Probably one or two more levels after this. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know how many levels there are, and I don't feel like looking it up. Yeah. Next door. Alright, so we head down there. This is a very dramatically long hallway. Wonder what's at the end. Another room? Ah, good. Flesh. I looked at the wall today and felt like it was made of dirt. I could trace all the patterns which crawled up the side of the drywall. It was only for a split second, but I wish I never saw that. What's the other way? What's this way? Ah, nothing. It's just a window. I guess. Big hole in the wall. Another long hallway. And another lock. Well. Oh. I think this is new. This is new. Hollow Nursery. Ooh. Mighty dark. What the fuck? I do anything with you guys? No? Probably can with that. Whatever this is. Oh, Threat Woman. The Threat Woman is conflicted. My everlasting queen, where have you gone? Even now, the hollow constructs stir from their slumber, ready to act on your will. So I know you must be with us. I am resolute. How much longer must we wait? Your skin is rougher than you expected. They all seem to be in wait of something. Well, I guess we'll at least go to the next hub, see what's there, and then we'll end. Because we are very much like, or well, yeah, we're pretty much out of time for today. Okay. Back through the door. Oh, wait. There's another one. Rust Mother Artificial Cave. Distorted guitar? Very interesting. Oh. The hell are you? The Rust Mother has several special vectorals she would like you to know about. Rust like milk, rust like a lifeblood. Rust is the most you can really make of the world. After a while, even brains become rust, don't you think? Remember, rust is a currency. The Rust Mother's scalp is clamped and drawn tight, just like it ought to be. The Rust Mother is doing her duties diligently still, whirring and clanking on the inside as she flows a mixture of oxides and carbon through her veins and into the greater world. Ah, hello, dear. It's a tough job we got. Ever seen a rusty shovel? How about a rotten metal boat? That's our duty. We birth the rust that eats away at every bit of metal on the planet. It's an important position. Rust Mother is cold and made of a sort of polymer. However, you get the feeling she is organic on the inside, in the way that counts. How about this one? The Rust Mother is giving off a strong, oxidizing scent. You feel like your helmet might rust right through into your skull if you stay here too long. Having rust in every vein, every duct. Let me tell you, it takes some getting used to. But after a while, you wouldn't have it any other way. The Rust Mother is warm and kind in personality. The Rust Mother is cold and rough to the touch. Very psychedelic music, must say. Alright, let's go. Get outie. And descend. Oh. Symbols. Alright. And I think with that is going to be all from me today. Thank you all so much for joining me for some Psychopomp. By the looks of things, we'll have to pick up the rest of this next week, so do look forward to that. As for the rest of this weekend, well, we got more Metroid 2 coming for you tomorrow. It might be the end of Metroid 2, it might not be. I don't really know, it remains to be seen, but I suppose we'll figure it out. But so, yeah, that's going to be all from me today. Thank you all so much for joining me, and I will see you all next time.